I'm so ready for Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I hope it's good, man. I really hope Bloodlines 2 is good. I have this sinking feeling it's going to be a Cyberpunk 2077. God, it sucks saying that, doesn't it? But I do think I've got this weird feeling that it's going to be like, it's going to release in not a great state. But I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. I do. I really hope I'm wrong. This could be really fun. Grape orange. Grape orange. Fortinio, yeah. I can't wait to see the Cohh 2.0 cameo in Pathfinder. Dude, I can't wait to talk to you about my voice acting in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Yeah. I was pretty surprised about what they had me do. Uh-oh. Thank God. Psycho Mantis says there's a new Pathfinder coming. Yes! There's a new Pathfinder coming. It is awesome. It is basically like it's Pathfinder in a new area. It's a really cool new thing to do. There's like a Heroes of Might and Magic 3 style army leading portion. It is looking badass. I wasn't paying attention. So many people died. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, okay. To be fair, like 10 people went down with me. Okay. Am I drunk? No, I'm not drunk. I've drank a few beers, but I'm not drunk. Come on. Okay. Let's get going. I looked at the screen and there was like 7 people around me. So I was like, I'm good. I can keep talking about Pathfinder. It's cool. Were some of you in there? Some of you were in there and you voted no. You planned that. Y'all planned that. Don't act like you didn't. To be fair, Cohh's playing. They're drinking American beer. Yeah, I mean, this is like, what, 5.4? This is only beer 5. Why do you think Bloodlines 2 might be bad? Oh. Well, here's the thing. A few months ago, the guy that basically started the main story and somebody else was fired from the team. And then more recently, and chat, help me out here. Hey, Rated M, what's up, buddy? I think the narrative lead was also fired. So the rumor, and again, I need to stress, the rumor is that these people were let go because they were being vocal about the fact that the game was not living up to standards. That's the rumor. And that they were replaced with people that were much more compliant. It's not a good look for the company because they're not really saying why they were fired. And the people that were fired in the first case, they weren't even told why they were fired. So, in fact, one of the people that was fired originally was public about the fact that he didn't know why he was fired. So it's a really weird situation. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. So don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines fan. Original, that is. And I really, really hope the second one is good. But there's definitely some things that have us a little bit concerned. Yeah. No question. No question. And again, I really do hope that it's good. I really do hope it's good. Some of the stuff we've seen from it looks pretty good. So I mean, that's gonna get an office in Cary with Epic Games. I mean, don't get me wrong. What's kind of, I wish I would. What's kind of crazy about the whole Epic Games getting a place in Cary thing is, I used to go to that mall. Like over the course of my 36 years on this planet, I have gone to the Cary Mall multiple times. And like a couple of times I went with like my mom and dad, and they were like, let's go to the mall as a family time. And they were like super fun, nice memories. And the mall used to be awesome. Like it was a really cool mall back in the day. Apparently in the last like decade, it's gotten not so great. And to be fair, I haven't been to it in like the last 20-ish years. But yeah, it kind of wild, man. It's definitely like a blast from the past. What was the mall epic? It was. Well, now it is for sure. But then it was pretty nice. I used to really like the Cary Mall because it had a really cool arcade, and the arcade there had one of those scenes where like the fighter games always had like 20 people clustered around them. So I remembered one of the times that I went there with my parents, and I was young, like, man, like 15, right? Like I went into the arcade and there was like a tournament going on, and the arcade was so full that it was a big arcade, and there were people like outside the arcade. There was like a huge amount of people inside, and it was like cheering. It was like people at a freaking convention, and there was some big, I think it was when Street Fighter vs. X-Men came out, and oh man, it was so cool. And this was in the food court too. So of course, you know, I like had my slice of like Sbarro pizza, and I'm sitting there watching like all these people, and every time something cool would happen in the game, everyone would be like, yeah! It was a good time. Way back in the day. An arcade is a place where people used to go to play games. Because see, back in the day, games weren't available on your phone. So people would have to go to arcades, and they would have to put quarters in what we used to call an arcade cabinet. And that's how they would play their video games. Because see, you couldn't play your video games at home. You'd have to go to an arcade and use what was called a quarter to play one of these games. It was a very weird time. Witchcraft, I know, right? But yeah, good time. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, it was good times back in the day. Next prediction is... Explain a payphone that will confuse them even more, or a rotary phone. I like it. I was watching Arcadum's work stream this morning, and he mentioned you potentially be in a new D&D group. Oh, with a bunch of people. Bardic Mayday, I definitely would love to sync up with Arcadum and do a D&D group down the road. I don't know when that's going to be, though. It may be a little bit of time, because right now with my current life, I have an almost 2 and an almost 4-year-old. And those that are regulars know that sometimes I take afternoon streams off at just random times. And that's one of the reasons I don't really want to do a D&D group right now, because I feel like it would be inconsiderate to the other players, because I do a weekly show called Drop Frames from 1 to 4, and that is, I have to work to make that show every week. So I don't think I could do Drop Frames and another show every week. And you know, I know I'd be calling out every so often, and that's not considerate to your other players. So right now, I'm not in a great place to do like a D&D show, but once life calms down a little bit, I would love to. I would love to do some more D&D. Maybe I could convince Arcadum to like bring in JP and Zeke, and we could do like a some kind of big D&D thing. Maybe bring on someone else we know. But yeah, I've actually watched some shows with Arcadum, and dude clearly knows what's going on. I mean, he's a great DM, so I would love to do something eventually. I just don't know when. I don't know when. And I definitely do not want to be that guy that calls out like every other week, you know? And that's just how my life is kind of right now. I never know for sure if I can do things. Can I get that from here? Hurt! No, I can't. Should have done it earlier. Arcanum has JP and Zeke in his list of possible players, I believe. You just have to talk to him. Well, cool, man. Again, I'd love to do that stuff, but it's going to have to be a little bit further down the road. Having a 2-year-old especially is a little bit rough because my wife is a freaking saint. There are some days when it's just unplanned that I'm going to need to help her out with kid stuff. So, you know, I got to be there for that. That obviously is a priority. Yeah, once the kids are a little bit older, I would love to start getting back into D&D more regularly. I could go for those, but I don't think I'm going to. Oh, man, there's so many white wings. Oh, here we go. What do we have? 3 of 6. Okay. Pull this one over here. Gold one up there. Did you get to there in time, you think? Oh, shoot. Wow, that one came up super quick. This one's tough, man. This one is tough. 4 of 6. Boom. Did you win or lose, chat? Did you win or lose? Co-win or co-lost? All right, another beer. Okay. Beer number 6 in an hour. I'm quickly getting to the point where it's like, wait, did something happen today? No? Okay, video games. Great. Charlando, I hear that, man. I hear you there, man. Okay. Go, my friend, be free. Nice. Do we have 56? Hell yeah, man. That is how we roll in Pengu Grab. All right. Nope. Nope. You're not going after him. Come over here, my dude. I got your back. Oh, no. Nope. You're not getting him. That's my boy. And you're not my boy. Come here. Come here. Nope. Mm-mm. No, he's flying free. He's going to the meadows and frolicking like a deer. That's what he's doing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What is this travesty that has occurred? All right, come here. Shoot. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Fine. No, 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 you go free. Go free. I'll get this guy. All right. Exotine, good to see you, dude. How you doing tonight? I think we're okay. I think we've won. Aha! Mine. That's right. Haha! Mine again. Okay. Next round is up. Oh, Oh, I'm seeing some ones in there. My dudes, you had the faith. I appreciate your face. Uh-oh. I'm entirely too beard for this game. As long as I'm not the first. Just don't be the first. Give it slightly your all. Uh-oh. I have faith. Your faith is misplaced, friend. I can't be more honest than that. Don't have faith. Vote no. Go 2020. Oh God. Oh God. Are you serious right now? We're all stuck on this one? Oh God. Wait, is there one on the other side? Oh, there is. Oh my God, look at this. So why's it gotta be so fast? Trying to... Oh my God, we did it. Fantastic. Look at that. Next prediction is in. Ooh. 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 Feels good, doesn't it? You feel that right down in your giblets. Get those points, boys. Win. It's actually Cohh1. I know my emotes. Clax, that is good to hear. That is good to hear. Excellent. My man. My man. Terror Trooper says, I demand a recount. I will get that recount to you as soon as possible, sir. I will. I just started the Outer Worlds. Any tips? Explore everywhere, rated M. Outer Worlds is a game that favors kind of like the world over mechanics and story. They made a really cool, fun world to explore in that game. So definitely focus on that. Where Outer Worlds is kind of the technically sound, we can do this style game from Obsidian. I'm really hoping Avowed is the game that kind of shows us they can do it, but now they can make it and do it something that makes it really special. Like Outer Worlds is a pretty damn great game, but it doesn't take many risks. And honestly, at the end of the day, it's kind of shallow. So I'm really hoping, yeah, that they, now that we know they can do it, that is make a, you know, solid first-person style RPG game. Now that they have Avowed coming out, which is the same kind of thing in Aora, which which is the Pillars of Eternity world. I'm hoping they can make it something incredible. They also got that sweet Microsoft money now, so do us proud, Obsidian. Do us proud. Do us proud. Also, to be fair, now that I'm playing through the DLCs for Pillars of Eternity 2, the Pillars of Eternity 2 DLCs are awesome. They are awesome. Like, they clearly can make really good content. Oh man, I am really hoping that we see some of that in Avowed. Yeah. We're starting the third Pillars of Eternity 2 DLC tomorrow morning, by the way. And from what I've heard, it's the best DLC. So I am very pumped for tomorrow morning. Big time. I loved the first DLC for PoE 2. Extremely quality. Great itemization, very cool locations, cool characters, fun main story, twists and turns, lots of different options, some very cool mechanics, bringing us history from PoE 1 that we didn't even see in PoE 1. Like, oh man, it was really, really good. Oh, predictions, sorry. We won that round, and next one's going in now. Get a little bit of a reprieve this time. There we go. Boop, boop. Is there still an Outer Worlds DLC coming? You know, to be perfectly blunt, I was not... What's the best way to say this? I was not impressed with the main arc of the last Outer Worlds DLC. I didn't really like it. But I really liked the content and the world. The world was really fun to explore. And, you know, it was overall pretty cool. But the main story kind of, I felt the same way about PoE 2, to be honest. Oh no. It was just not that great. It wasn't that quality. But, that being said, oh, this is gonna be risky. Hold on, let me focus up for a second. It's because I got hit off, man. I got hit off. But that being said, new one is in. Hold on. That being said, I still have some faith due to the PoE 2 DLCs, and we know that there's some people that are working on the new ones that weren't working on the last ones, so it should be hopefully okay. But yeah, we'll see. Yo, what is this ish? I can't enter the prediction stuff. It is region locked in some areas, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could do different. I just bought Pathfinder on PS4 because of you, Cohh. It's great. Well, that's great, dude. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Pathfinder's awesome. Freakylit says, I was really disappointed with the Outer Worlds. You know, there are a lot of people that would agree with you. I personally really enjoyed Outer Worlds, but that's because I really enjoyed exploring the world and kind of doing everything there was to do. But hey, Trey Dog, what's up, dude? But that being said, you know, Outer Worlds was pretty shallow mechanically, and there were definitely some issues with various other things in Outer Worlds. But that being said, Outer Worlds was also kind of the first game of that type Obsidian made, and it was rock solid, had almost no bugs, ran well. Like it's a great foundation. So even though I also agree that Outer Worlds could have been a lot more meaty, is the word that I use for it. I'm hoping that since Outer Worlds was so kind of solid in that regard, that they will take a lot more risks and put a lot more meat in Avowed. They got the engine now. They know it works. They know things look good in it. So, and also more importantly, Avowed is in the same world as as PoE 1 and 2. So they know that fans of that world are expecting deep RPG mechanics and systems. They also know that Pillars of Eternity 2 was a little bit shallower than PoE 1. To be honest, it didn't do as well. So just looking at it kind of like kind of looking at it from a purely financial standpoint, they know that if they make it deeper and have more mechanics, then most likely it will do better in a PoE environment. So fingers crossed, man. This is not me hyping it, for the record. This is me hoping. Not hyping, hoping. I do hope that they kind of make Avowed a super deep first-person RPG. Did you see Everspace 2 now has a release date? No, I know that it has an early access date. Is that what you're talking about? Because early access date and release date are two different things. Yeah. Are you going to watch the stream tomorrow for the other PoE? I would love to, but unfortunately I will be off in the afternoon. Yeah. I'm going to be streaming until about 11 o'clock, and then I have a bunch of meetings tomorrow, unfortunately. And then I have my normal half day tomorrow as well, so. But we're going to get like 3-ish hours into the Pillars of Eternity 2 DLC, so yeah. Yep. Clearly I need more beer. Nope. Whoa. Ah! That sucked. See, look at that guy. How did he fly like that? There has to be some trick flying like that. I don't know what it is. Jump and dive, isn't it? Maybe you just dive into it without jumping? Maybe that's the trick. Whoa, why didn't that work? Weird. Okay. Maybe he had a Red Bull? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Avowed has the potential to be the Fallout New Vegas of the Elder Scrolls style genre. Okay. One would argue that Outer Worlds had the potential to be the Fallout New Vegas of that genre. So, if anything, I think Avowed is going to be the Elder Scrolls version of that genre. Yeah. So, yeah, my hope, again, my hope is that Outer Worlds was Obsidian finding their sea legs, so to speak. And now that they know that works, Avowed will be their next step, their evolution. I'm hoping that Avowed is the evolution of Outer Worlds. Not just a copy in a fantasy environment, but the evolution, which is really important. Especially when you're considering how deep and rich the Pillars of Eternity world is, which is what Avowed is being based on. You know, they need to kind of take it to that next step with Avowed. It's not going to be okay. I'm going to be honest, and I'll say this right now. I love Obsidian. I love them. But it's not going to be okay if they just make an Outer Worlds in the Eora universe. That's going to suck. I mean, we'll probably like it, but it's not going to be making Game of the Years. It's not going to be making, you know, it's not going to be nearly as good as it could be if they just make Outer Worlds in a fantasy environment. It's not going to work. So yeah, we'll have to see what they do. We'll have to see what they do. Again, they have Microsoft money now. So my hope is that Microsoft money is going to make a difference. People will still buy it. Oh, I'll still buy it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, even if they make an Outer Worlds in Eora, it's not bad. It's just not as good as it could be. They have the potential to make something amazing. And if they make something good, it'll still be good. But I think I speak for a lot of us, especially us PoE fans, when I say we don't want good, we want... I think I would have had that guy too. Damn. We don't want good, we want amazing. We want amazing. So that's what we're looking for right now. We're looking for the next step, not a lateral jump. I was focused. I was as focused as I could have been. Oh my God, listen to chat. Focus, Cohh, focus. I got points riding on this. It's like y'all are sweaty bookies, like in some gambling den. And you're like staring at the screen and looking at your paper. Like, oh man, come on, you gotta focus. I am focused. Jeez. My Lord.